Hello friends, get some drinks and goodies and let's start our brand new release. Subscribe to the football news, give a like to this video, and write in the comments below which player was the main breakout star of Euro 2020 for you. And while you're sharing your opinion, we are about to start. Let's get going! The Hungarian national team will play 3 matches without spectators in the stands and pay UEFA 100,000 euros in fines for homophobic posters made by the fans at Euro matches. Kylian Mbappe will be the face of FIFA 22 football simulator. The Frenchman will appear on the cover of the game for the 2nd time in a row. The City Hall of Rio de Janeiro will still allow fans to attend the Copa America final. The amount of 7,000 to 8,000 people will be admitted to the Maracanã Stadium, according to Globo Esporte. Liverpool have signed a new long-term contract with midfielder Harvey Elliott. Milan has extended the contract with defender Davide Calabria until June 2025. The Rossoneri press service stated. Barcelona had reached an agreement on the loan of Rapid Vienna midfielder Yusuf Demir for the new season. Liverpool has prepared 40 million euros for the signing of Saul Niguez. The Reds will soon send an official offer to Atletico, writes US. Bayern has reportedly initiated contract with agents of PSV winger Cody Gakpo. Harry Kane can tell his critics to f*** off after his crucial knockout goals fired England into the Euro 2020 final. Goal quotes Dimitar Berbatov. Benfica legend Rui Costa has been confirmed as the club's new president, according to an official statement. Getting to the final is a dream we've been carrying with us for 3 years. Now, there is only the last centimeter left. The official website of UEFA quotes the words of Giorgio Chiellini. Sampdoria won't part with midfielder Mikkel Damsgaard for less than 40 million euros, given the impressive performance of the Denmark footballer at the European Championship. I haven't won the Ballon d'Or yet, but it doesn't bother me. Individual awards are not my aim, Neymar said in an interview with G Globo. Bayer signed the former goalkeeper of Zenit from St. Petersburg, Andrei Lunyov. The contract is valid for 2 years. Jose Mourinho did not take Pedro, Justin Kluivert and Javier Pastore to the Roma's preseason training camp. They are allowed to search for new teams, writes RMC Sport. Everton made a presentation of the home kit for the new season. The new left back is PSG's next target in the transfer market, according to Fabrizio Romano. Milan decided to take Lorenzo Insigne away from Napoli. The player has the last year left under the contract. Amazon will shoot a documentary about the season of Arsenal from London. The Gunners confirmed the matter. Isco changed his mind about leaving Real Madrid. He hopes to return to his best shape with Carlo Ancelotti. England players will donate part of the prize money for Euro 2020 to the National Health Service charities, The Telegraph writes. Barcelona will not let Alex Mariba to become a footballer of the starting 11 unless he renews his contract. The source is Mundo Deportivo. Milan has agreed with Chelsea on a transfer of Olivier Giroud for 2 million euros. The contract is valid until 2023. Robert Lewandowski played football with local children while being on vacation in Sardinia. Roberto Mancini has restored the self-esteem of the Italian national team. This pushes us towards victories. The UEFA press service reports the words of Leonardo Bonucci. Now it's time for us to dive into the main news of the release. Ronald Koeman is convinced that Lionel Messi will soon stop being a free agent, as he will sign a new contract with Barcelona. Amid rumors of PSG and Manchester City's interest in the Argentine not fading away, the supporters of Barca can't stop worrying. But the Blaugrana's head coach is confident that the situation is under control. The problem hasn't been solved yet, but I'm sure that Laporta will figure it out, because it is important for the club in La Liga that the best footballer in the world stays here. I think we will agree with Leo on a new contract in a few days, because he always showed that he wants to continue playing for Barca, Koeman assured in an interview with Marca. We are moving on to Neymar. Here, as always, are conflicts to discuss. On the eve of the Copa America final, the Brazilian spoke aggressively towards the fans of the Brazilian national team, who will deliberately cheer for Argentina, waiting for Lionel Messi to finally win the tournament. I'm a Brazilian. I say this with great pride and love for my country. I have always dreamed of getting into the national team and listening to the national anthem with the fans. I have always supported the representatives of Brazil, regardless of where they appeared, be it some kind of sport or a beauty contest. If you are Brazilian, then you are Brazilian. If people appreciate a team from some other country, okay, that's fine. Okay, I'll respect that, but fuck you. Only for those Brazilians who don't support Brazil in the upcoming match, Ney wrote in his official Instagram story. Moreover, the leader of the Pentacampeones gave an interview to Diario AS in which he discussed the feud with Messi. Messi is, as I've always said, the best player I've ever seen play, and he's a great friend. But now we are in a final. We are rivals. I want to win, and I really want to win this title, which would be my first Copa America. Messi has been looking for his first title with the national team for many years. Now Brazil is in the dispute. So, our friendship is on the line, Neymar joked. But we know, friends, behind every joke, there is some joke. And Neymar is unlikely to be as kind-hearted on the pitch. So, we are looking forward to the final. Cristiano Ronaldo is delighted with PSG's summer transfer campaign and is increasingly inclined to move to Paris. ESPN reports. The Juventus leader is pleasantly surprised that in this transfer window the French club has already signed Jorginho Wijnaldum, Achraf Hakimi and Sergio Ramos, and is also on the verge of getting Gianluigi Donnarumma. In addition, Ronaldo is seriously considering a transfer to PSG, since his old friends from Real Madrid, Keylor Navas, Angel Di Maria, and now also Ramos are performing there. The Portuguese will be ready to talk to the leadership of the Parisians if a good offer takes place. But right now Ronaldo is on vacation with his family, and all his football decisions are handled by agent Jorge Mendes. By the way, everything about the offer is a bit complicated. Journalist Fabrizio Romano said that PSG hasn't yet made an official request for Cristiano Ronaldo and doesn't plan to take him from Juventus, unless the five-time Ballon d'Or winner will agree to a huge salary cut. The Reds and Blues spent a huge chunk of their budget on satisfying the financial appetites of Neymar and Kylian Mbappe. So, inviting Ronaldo could lead to serious financial issues. However, at the age of 36, Cristiano himself must realize that in all of Europe, only PSG is able to give him the most favorable conditions for a salary. However, we will not rule out the option of CR7 agreeing to assist the Parisians and accepting a more humble contract. The journalist Pedro Sepúlveda, a good friend of the insider Fabrizio Romano, has other information of Ronaldo definitely staying in Juventus, which became known after yesterday's meeting between Mendes and the bosses of the touring club. Well, let's see which story turns out to be truthful in the end. Manchester City has begun working on buying Antoine Griezmann from Barcelona, says Foot Mercato. As it became known to the French portal, Pep Guardiola has already called the player by phone and discussed a possible summer transfer. At the same time, for the citizens, the number one goal was and remains Harry Kane from Tottenham. Although Spurs are demanding more than £100 million for him, and Man City believes that it will not be possible to make a deal for that sum of money. For this reason, Griezmann was also shortlisted by the Sky Blues. At the moment, the signing of the Frenchman is considered a more likely outcome. In favor of the Manchester club is the fact that Barcelona are completely open to sell the striker and will not prevent him from leaving if the champions of England lay out big money. Thus, the Blaugranas will be able to unload the payroll and get rid of problems with La Liga, which insists that the club should reduce the cost of payments to players as soon as possible and fit into the set limits. Zinedine Zidane hopes to be the next coach of France, L'Equipe and ESPN report. According to the publications, the former Real Madrid manager is in a rush to choose a new club, as he wants to build a career at the international level and dreams of leading his national team. Zidane is ready to wait for the Didier Deschamps sacking, who seems to quit the Le Bleu camp after the 2022 World Cup. When the specialist vacates his position, Zidane will be the top priority candidate for the French Football Federation, the sources state. Friends, check out the new video on Vamos. That's why Lionel Messi has become a real leader for the Argentina national team. Check it out for yourself. It was Football News. Have a nice one, and see you in a bit.